Deep in the forests of the southern Sierra Nevada range, a freak of nature has evolved. This living thing developed perfect defenses so that virtually nothing can kill it. And since it never stops growing, it has become the largest of its kind in the world. This freak is the sequoia tree. They have bark up to 31 inches thick that will resist invasive insects, fungus, disease, and all but the very hottest fires. Some of these trees are 3,300 years old. They celebrated their bicentennial before King David was born in Jerusalem. They've outlived every empire, and they've been unaffected by wars, politics, human tragedies, and viral infections. They really put our brief lives in perspective. Every giant has burn marks from the dozens of fires they have endured over the millennia. All their lower limbs have been scorched off and massive scars remained, but they are still strong. They can range up to 311 feet tall and weigh 2.7 million pounds. You just can't appreciate their size from a picture. The best way is to see how huge they are at ground level. The largest sequoia trees are found in Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks, where the trees have been protected since 1890. The General Sherman tree here is the largest tree in the world. It is 275 feet tall, has a diameter of 36.5 feet, and has a circumference of 103 feet. The footprint of the tree is replicated here in stone where Kristen is standing. The second largest tree is also here, the General Grant. It's not quite as tall, but the diameter and circumference are even larger. Until 2003, the second largest spot was held by the Washington tree. That year, a very hot fire reduced its size and nearly killed it. The third largest tree now is the President's tree. And the fourth largest is the President Lincoln tree. After seeing dozens of these majestic trees inside the national park, I wanted to find one outside the park so that I could explore with my drone from the bottom to the top. This led to the most amazing experience of our trip. We learned about a tree in the national forest called the boole tree, spelled B-O-O-L-E. So we drove several miles on a dirt road and then hiked 2.5 miles to find this tree. It had been part of a grove in which loggers had removed every sequoia except this one. When we finally found it, we were shocked by its size. Kristen looked so tiny. We later learned this tree has the largest base of any sequoia, and its overall size ranks it as the 6th largest tree in the world. Here is a 100-year-old photo of the tree with men, women, and horses all dwarfed by its size. There are taller trees in the world. The coastal redwoods in Northern California are almost 70 feet taller, but by mass, these are your champions. I wasn't really expecting these trees to move me like they did. When I thought of all the world history they had silently outlived, I felt a special reverence for them. As we now travel and explore this world, I really don't think I will see anything more impressive than a 3,000-year-old living giant. To finish up, enjoy these pictures of the Boole tree and a blooper at the end.